How many years in IT, Joe, have you been?
Geez, it's going on a long time now, 35 plus years, Larry. And how about yourself?
I've got you beat there, 41 this year.
Well, you know what, that's okay, you can beat me. I'm happy for that.
One of us has to be the older guy.
Now, how many collaborates have you been to, Larry?
Well, I'd say that definitely the last 4, but I think it's been about 8 in total.
Yeah, and other user group meetings?
Oh yeah, I love the user group meetings. We do what, IOUG, the German one. I've been to several of the US ones. I just did some of the other user groups that are kind of off the spectrum a bit.
Yeah, you know, personally for me in product management, I think that's a big part of our role in product management is to work really closely with the user groups, be out there with the folks that are using the Oracle technologies, doing what we can to share information.
Because that's where we're going to get most of our information from. The people who are using our products and what we're doing and how we can make sure that what we're doing is actually what they need.
Yeah, or how to make it better.
Absolutely.
That's the big thing. So what do you think the value is for a customer coming to collaborate and to a local user group meeting?
Well, what I find the most interesting is that not only do they get to hear some Oracle people talk about what's new and what's upcoming and some best practices, but they get to hear real life experiences of other customers, their peers. And they can go and learn things before they actually trip over the same things that those people fell into.
That sounds, and you know, and the other thing I always think about it, the user group meetings, it's more of an unfiltered content.
Oh yeah, no holds barred here.
You know, because you've got product managers showing up. They're here to talk about the products and interact with the customers really in a user group setting. So that there's some unique value you get from this kind of a meeting that you don't get elsewhere.
Absolutely, I find this to be one of the most interactive shows that I've ever been to, where people are talking from nuts and bolts right up to the highest level of just overviews right down to the deepest technical details.
Larry, think about this. What advice would you give to an Oracle customer you might meet that isn't already a part of the user group or hasn't come to a collaborate?
I would say that, you know, along with all the MAA best practices that we always publish and we tell people to read and to go off and do the research and try things out and talk to us, they need to come to these types of user groups, especially the IOUG, because it's so big, to learn from the experiences of other people so that they can sit back and look at it and say, yeah, Larry and Joe told us here's an MAA best practice, but here's these 4 other customers that have actually done that. And it didn't always match up, but now I know how it all marries together for me.
So the value of the real life user experience, networking with your peers, people that are doing the same thing you're doing, you know, just the kind of experience that you can't get in the office, you know, when all you're dealing with is, you know, the folks around you with that project.
That's absolutely right.
You're benefiting from the experience of many other people doing the same thing you're trying to do.
Yep, and I think that's one of the strongest things that people can come away from a user group like the IOUG.
Very good. Thank you, Larry.
Cool, thanks.